I wish you health, dear Ukrainians. Today, I have already held a detailed selector on all issues of the emergency situation in the energy sector after Russian strikes. Many tasks in an extremely difficult situation after last night and the Shard strikes in the Kyiv region. Bucha, Hostomel, Irpin. Work is ongoing. The consequences of the strikes are also being eliminated in Odessa. Kharkiv, electricity supply is difficult for more than 400,000 people. This is also a consequence of strikes. All repair crews and all necessary forces are fully engaged. I thank everyone who works for recovery, for people, for their city, for their community. It is important that all political and legal decisions have already been made to increase electricity imports. It is necessary to implement them urgently. This applies to both state-owned companies and private companies. I instructed government officials to deal with this promptly. I am grateful to each partner who are now ready to help Ukraine with equipment. There are agreements on the import of generators and other equipment. We speed up all decisions as much as possible. Separately, regarding Kyiv, government structures are all involved. The Ministry of Internal Affairs has deployed additional support points. There are also solutions for everything that may be necessary, including hot meals for people. We need to be much more active in implementation. The Ministry of Energy of Ukraine, the Ministry of Development, and others should check everything regarding the situation with heating in houses. A significant number of houses in Kyiv are still without heat. We talked with the Minister of Defense of Ukraine about the work of air defense to check the consequences of strikes and the circumstances of each Russian attack. Everything that the enemy does must be analyzed. Our counteraction, our defense must become much stronger. And they will be. There will also be decisions that are necessary to change the system of our protection, including personnel. Thank you to everyone who helps now. I also signed a new decision on sanctions. These are sanctions against those who justify aggression and are used by Russia in propaganda. I also agreed on the next sanctions steps. The decision is coming soon. Pressure on Russia must be maintained, and we will continue to work to synchronize not only sanctions and decisions of partners in our jurisdiction, but also Ukrainian sanctions decisions in the lists of partners. Everything now under partners' personal sanctions, as well as a significant part of the lists against legal entities, consists of Ukraine's proposals. Today, the Ukrainian delegation is already in the United States. Rustem Umerov, Kyrylo Budanov, Davyd Arakhamia. Closer to the evening, Kyiv time, I expect the first reports on the meetings. The main task for the Ukrainian delegation is to give all the real information about what is happening, about the consequences of Russian strikes. Among other things, the consequence of this terror is the discrediting of the diplomatic process. People are desperate for diplomacy, and Russian strikes are constantly worsening even the small opportunities for dialogue that existed. The American side must understand this. Progress is also needed on the documents that were prepared. Ukraine has never been and will never be an obstacle to peace, and it is now up to our partners whether diplomacy will progress. I thank everyone who is with us, who is with Ukraine. Glory to Ukraine.